inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. Straight to the air they go. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Go play action here. It's Milrow. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So they get dings for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
Check the Eagles, check the Eagles. Check smash, check smash.
3rd and long for him here. It's a screen pass, Charbonnet. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 46-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Into the secondary, past the 40, past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Okay, break.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on, come on. Let go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Seahawks.
19,
Putting a receiver in motion. On first down, this is Charbonnet. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Andrew McCuba attacking to make that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ready? 19, shot, 19, 18.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
A split second, all to get the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
70.
First down throw here from Milroe. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first down from the 41.
19 tight. Ready? Cowboy 80. 18, 5 here. Go.
They'll go play action. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Got it. Ready?
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Pat the 60. Okay.
Throwing now off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Dragon 60.
Here he goes, third and long. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Get it. Ready.
Out of the gun, a gift to Charbonnet. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Milroe from the gun. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he's out of bounds with an outstanding return. They'll have it down inside the opposing 25. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They begin this drive already inside field goal range. First down, on with Barkley. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
No, touch. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No, touch.
Running left. This is Barkley. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. A play fake now hurts to throw. Pulls it up to 7. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
No, touch.
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And that should be Seahawks football.
That is big time. I mean, that is a play that just lights up this stadium and certainly lights up that defense. They didn't just hold him out of the end zone. They take the ball away with a dominant stop, too.
They set up the screen. It's Shaheed. Along the sideline. He's past the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Seattle.
70 Lions. Ready.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
60 Vices.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 43.
19 targets. Kevin Byron.
From the gun, Milroe. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco, let's go. Ready.
Milroe now to throw. To his wideout, it's a screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kate, I could feel by your body language in the call that you saw exactly what I saw. And that was a big uh-oh. It's one of the nice things of having a bird's eye view on these screens. You can see it coming at the field. In the field level, you get lost. But not up here. You knew that play was doomed from the start.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Rangers.
Throw here, 3rd down. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
18, Pioneer.
Running back sent in motion. from the red zone now. He let his man just a little too much there. It's an incomplete pass. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Check smash, Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, right?
Sticking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, with big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Cowboys, 79 Broncos.
Man in motion here.
Mustang 19. Let go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. So that brings up second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Set. Anyone, go silver, ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. Shaheed on to handle the return. Errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
70 Lions, 19 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Come on.
They're pushing the tight end over.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. 17.
He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half.
Okay, ready?
It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Back to 60. Let's go.
He'll throw it. Throwing for the end zone. And he will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
On 1st down, Hurts flushed out of the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk, trap 50, trap 50. Ready?
To throw, here's Milrow. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
We'll air it out on 3rd. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, delivered.
Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hey, three. Ready?
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call.
79 Bronco. Here we go. Set. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown and check down and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that hit.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down before the return gets far.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own. Yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Reload. Go check. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milroe. He's going deep this time. Seeing this play, Shaheed has another one. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70.
They send a man in motion.
Trap 60. Go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. They get 19 on that pickup. That'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Barkley trying this up the gut. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Barkley again here on 2nd. He He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Short pass brought in, and he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Hurts with it on third and short. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Here's second and goal from the 6. He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Stopped for no gain and leaves them 6 yards out on third and goal.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Hurts now from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trail by just a point in the fourth. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shaheed now to return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
70 Rangers. Here we go. Pass to the left. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Let go. Ready.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down. Throwing here, Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep the quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this third and long.
70.
Back to throw it. Stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Seahawks pushing to get within range for a game winner. Five still to go here. This is second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And there's lots of work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing now. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 22 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 76.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Setting up to pass. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Check, Tampa. Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On second down, it's Williams again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Third down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
Here we go, Jack.
Send Gordon left. On third down, they're going with Charbonnet. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. An entire stadium of pressure now on Jason Myers. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. One is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one is over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
63, 63, 60. On top set. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. 73, 73.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know,